we? Midland. There's what bid it up. Okay, this is what I'm looking at here. Okay. All right. So, um Tropicana Avenue. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Never mind. Uh Zalt Energy. All right, lithium ion battery manufacturing, coating and automation. March 31st, April 1st, April 2nd, 3rd, holy crap, 7th, 8th. Wow. Okay. Um, okay. Let's well, that screws me up because um I was looking for chairs and I come across this. And okay, day two. All right, I think this is so for me, I am I said I like office chairs. I like good office chairs, not those El Junkie-ronis that you can find. I like quality office chairs. I like Steelcase, Hayworth, Herman Miller's, because they have good value used. All right. Um, so these things come up. You're really not sure. Now I'm gonna tell you what. All this other stuff, it ain't in English. Sorry, it ain't in English. No Anglais on this puppy. Let me tell you. So there were so many things, so many different chairs in there. After a while, it's like, okay, when I see this come up, I'm gonna remember this auction. I'm gonna have to sit down and watch it that day. Um, One thing here, they got a 3D printer. All right. Filing cabinets, let me tell you, this stuff is gonna go dirt, dirt cheap. It ain't. To me, there is no value. You got a big Kyocera multi-function printer. If you get it cheap and you can move it quickly, you can make some money. I mean, I've had them new, $5,000 units you sell for 3,000. This here, I don't know if you get it for a couple hundred, sell it for 1,000, maybe 1,500. If you can offer delivery and all that, you'll be in a much better spot. You're going to want to have a box truck to get this in and out of there easy. They had a lot of zebra printers here. Okay, so um, is this gonna be one? Okay, so um, see if they got a good picture. No. So these chairs is uh no Novi Nuvi, and the line comes up under sit on it. Let me get out of here real quick. Okay, that wasn't it. Okay, all right. So this one here, um, so this listing here, you're getting the table and the chairs. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm not sure where I'm gonna stand on this because I can't take the table. I ain't got. I mean, this is a 15-foot table, maybe. It's big. I mean, I don't want it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to. I mean, if I had a warehouse, but man, that big table. You can't do nothing else with. I mean, you can put these other chairs up under it, but who's gonna see your chairs when they're pushed up under the table? But the value for me are these chairs. And when now, unfortunately, this person is not a chair aficionado. Okay. If they were, then they would have given you the brand and all this. They did not do that. Now, luckily, on one of the chairs, there was a tag, the booklet was still on there. So, that tells me these chairs kind of new, you know. I mean, if they, and I've seen a couple pictures with those tags, because what they'll do is they'll tie it around the, if they've got that one, if they've got one um, round lever that you can squeeze it or whatever, roll it forward or backwards. And I was able to zoom in and see the brand. I'm very thankful for that because sometimes in these auctions you got no clue. And so what I found is that um, these chairs you can make you can custom order them. Well, these chairs, if you're adding on the leather, these things are like 1,400 $1,400. Now, I don't know that the arms swing in and out. I don't know that they do, move out or that normally we look. This is like the Steelcase brand. So for me, there's going to be money in here. I'm going to have to sell them low because get somebody to come buy them. Um, I did that before. I milked some good chairs at a high price. Um, but I said, okay, if I do this again, then I'm going to have a little bit better price so I can slide them out the door. And again, everything depends on what I can get them for. So for me, I would be buying this, but I would end up turning around and putting that table straight up for sale for cheap for somebody who wants it. Because I don't want to deal with it. Or else you just give somebody or you just leave it behind. That's all. I mean, I've done it before. Everybody does at these auctions. They're buying, there's one thing in there they want and the rest of it they don't care about. But if nobody else is, honestly, if you go in and you see this, you got all this other stuff in here, okay. Um, so if you don't want, you're gonna walk away and leave it. But if you're gonna make your money, you don't really care, right? So right here, you're talking about 3, 6, 12, 14 chairs, okay. So if you can get $100 a chair, that's $1,400. Now for me, Midland, Michigan is um um let me see here. Where's Midland, Michigan at? So looking at all these places, you think them all the same. Midland is up by Bay City, up past Saginaw, not too far, about 20 minutes. Okay. So, Frankenmuth, Flint, so maybe an hour past Flint. So for me, that's going to be a 6-hour drive. Now, what I would end up doing is I would end up loading up, driving it back down somewhere. So on one of my runs, I can pick up because I go up to Lansing and stuff periodically. Usually it's been every other week. So if I could swing up and grab 10, 20 chairs and then take them back to Cincinnati and sell them, or I could sell them off up there. Um, just depends on the situation. You take an extra day if you need, right? When you're doing stuff like this, if the money's there. All right. So they have the chairs that they have. Um, let's see here. They have a lot of desk in here, and they have these. I'm not sure if these are Hayworth chairs. Um, I'd have to look them up. These are just little side chairs, but they're expensive. Um, and all these desks in here. Here's another one. Um, with 11 office chairs. Now, so this one is exactly like the others. Oh, you know what? This one does not have the uh lumbar support. That's the thing with this one. It looks like it at first, but it doesn't have lumbar support. Um, so I'm not sure. These things, I mean, it looks like the suspension system on it. It's got a nice suspension system. So these chairs really they have a good value to them. So they have, my God, they got to have at least 100 chairs there, maybe 200. I just couldn't keep track, and they had so many conference rooms. I mean, this sucker here has got 11. Then you're buying all these cubicles, and the cubicles had chairs. So I mean, here's another conference room. Um, so I'm not really sure. I wish it was closer. I'd take a couple hours and drive up there to check stuff out, but unfortunately for me, that's an entire day on the road, just 12 hours, just driving. Um, Now, if I got to go to Michigan this weekend, I'd be happy to swing up there if I could, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get in and see um, anything. So they have a bunch of chairs in here, a bunch of cubicles, which for me I'd be buying, but I'd just give somebody else, let them pay me $100 and they can have all the chairs. I don't want those, or they can have the cubicles because I don't want that. Uh, so a couple of them though had monitors. So I didn't. Now this is a multi-day auction, so I'm not really sure um, about the monitor. I think the monitors be um, another day. I've got to go look at it. Um, I've got to look at the other auctions and see. But this is gonna be for the right people to get in here. It's gonna be a good. There's a good value in here. There's a very good value in these. You got several. Um, I mean, I don't know what they. I don't understand. They got Sony projectors. I don't. Some things you just got to look up and see if there's value in them. Being that they manufacture batteries, I'm going to say that was very held to the rule book. Now here's a plotter. I wouldn't mind a plotter, but um, I, I don't know if I need a 24-inch maybe. I could do some other things. See these here's some more conference rooms, and they all have these specific angled armrests. That took me a bit to find. Luckily, I was able to find them. Um, Again, all this stuff here to me is mumbo jumbo, and I'm sure for about 99.99% um, of you out there, it is not. It has no value. All right, guys. So anyway, I'm gonna try and get back on track as I liquidate the rest of my personal inventory that I resell and bring it down to a manageable amount. I'm gonna have a lot more time for auctions. Hopefully, somebody's gonna see something, ask me come out and maybe do some live stuff, some things like that. I don't know, but hopefully one day it's gonna work out this way. All right, guys. So subscribe, stay tuned, and hopefully it's gonna be some auction money coming up. All right. Thank you.